I woke up this morning achy, which is most mornings. So decided to stretch and I said, let me make a video so I can share it with everybody. So here I am just breathing and pointing and flexing my toes. You'd be surprised how effective that is in just waking up the body. And I start by rotating from the hips. It looks like I'm rotating from the ankle, but rotating from the hips, holding it where I need to. My hips from sleeping on my side ache, my low back, my groin sometimes. It's just, the whole little area of my body that's holding my bump just hurts. So I'll start with this windshield wiper mermaid type of stretch. And as you can see, I walked my hands forward so that I could sit up, and that deepens the stretch. You should feel this throughout the hips. Some of you may feel it in the groin. I also feel it on my outer thigh, which was amazing. You can enhance this by reaching to one side or even placing that hand down and reaching away from you diagonally. You can also come into a quick counter twist. Quick because these sort of reverse twists don't always feel good, depending on if you're in your second or third trimester. So if it feels good, rock with it. And if it doesn't, don't. Switching to the other side, just giving my body a chance to start to wake up. Wiggling my toes helps, especially if, and I don't know how many of us are experiencing this, but sometimes, especially if I'm stretching like just after being horizontal for the entire night, sometimes I get a little tingling or a little numbness throughout my feet. So wiggling helps with that circulation. It's just, need to say, hey, wake up. Blood, come over here. We need you to circulate. So I'm just reversing these steps and coming back to our sort of windshield wiper stretch. I'm turning this into a more dynamic stretch because dynamic stretches really help prepare the body for movement. Static stretches feel great, but dynamic stretches, when you're constantly moving in your stretch, not just sitting still, they really tell the body, hey, muscles, wake up. We're about to do something. Whether you're going for a walk, going dancing, getting ready for a yoga flow, a workout, whatever you're doing, those dynamic stretches are really telling the muscles, hey, get ready. I need you to come through for me. And so you'll notice that it could be kind of intense to windshield wipe the leg side to side. So you can always extend the heels away from you a little bit. That's fine. And here I am in that same sort of windshield wiper mermaid seat, except I have rotated my torso towards my front leg. Excuse me. So sitting there feels really good, but I needed a deeper stretch. So here I am coming into pigeon, and I am going to show you this on the other side so you'll be able to see what my other leg is doing. But notice, we've been talking about that dynamic stretching. Notice how I'm shifting my hips back and forth, back and forth. I could sit still in this posture and it would feel really great. But in order to really wake up my muscles and move my body in the way that I need to, I'm just adding a gentle rock side to side. Coming out of that, you just want to rock back onto your bottom, and I'm switching sides. So here I am in the windshield wiper posture again. And I am going to lower my upper body down just to deepen the stretch. It's still a stretch even when you're sitting up straight. So if this is not available, peel it back. It's okay to find some balance between pushing yourself and honoring the body. So I need the deeper stretch on this side, and it could be just like this. Or for a deep, deep stretch, you can rotate on top of the knee and the top of the foot, the back foot. And I didn't need to stay there that long on this side, but, take your time, do what feels good. Coming back through that mermaid windshield wiper posture. I'm now extending my front leg like a cheerleader. This is one of my favorite jumps when I was a cheerleader. And you can always enhance the stretch by adding some side body action, reaching the arm up overhead. Same thing on the opposite side. Again, wiggling my toes here. The more you flex your foot, the deeper the stretch is. So sometimes I just work my way into a flex. Ease my way into it. You can also just walk or crawl those fingertips away from you. Anything I do here is just a suggestion. This is not me saying, hey, you have to do these things in order to feel better. I'm saying these things very well may make you feel better, but there is always the possibility that you need to modify. So modify. Swapping to the opposite side, extending my front leg. And I'm just going to go through the same movements. Notice that my back foot is flexed. So I'm showing you here what it looks like if you go on the top of the foot. It's not as stable. It compromises the knee a little bit more. So flexing that back foot engages those muscles that you need engaged and enhances the stretch. Going through all of my variations, really just taking a moment to pause and say, what does my body need? I needed to go a little bit deeper on this side. If your bump allows for it, or if you have a prop, it feels really good to drop down to your elbows as well. And releasing that. Hi, baby. Baby was like, hey, what are we doing? What's going on? You stretching? I'm stretching too. So I'm just coming out of that, wrapping up. I am, maybe I should stretch more, but actually I kind of feel good. So I think I'm gonna stop right here. Thanks for watching.